Hi, I'm Hayley. Welcome to 5 Minute Friday. So today I want to talk to you about one of the biggest dream killers that nobody ever wants to talk about, and that's money. So many of us, I think, have been brought up to believe that actually talking about money is disrespectful, it's not polite, it's not what we do. And so what this has done is kind of created quite a taboo around having the conversation about money. But we all know that money plays a massive part in our lives, whether we like it or not. Money makes the world go round. And by not talking about it, then we create this sense of shame or difficulty in actually being really open and honest about our relationship with money. And you see, one of the biggest things that I hear all the time for people that want to change their job or go start a business or go do something maybe crazy like travel the world, the reason for not doing it so often is money. And rarely is it because they don't actually have the money. But there's a real fear around spending that money or using that money to do something different. Or maybe having slightly less money than they used to if they were to change career and do something else. You see, so many of us have kind of been brought up with this belief that money is, the foundation of all, that it creates stability and it creates security, and that we need to have money and save and invest and, think about our future and our retirement and all this stuff. But money has become this challenge for a lot of people. It's a worry, it's an anxiety, it's some stress. Money can be the most beautiful thing. It can create so much good, it can bring so much joy if it's used in the right way and when it's in the right hands. But yet for so many people that's just not the case. And that's because of their relationship with money. We all have beliefs about what money can do, or how money's created, or what we believe about money and what we deserve. But so rarely do we actually look at those beliefs and those assumptions that we're making. And so what happens is that we use the excuse that we can't spend that money, or we can't invest, or we can't do something different because what about the money? Because what we've done is we've attached our identity to certain amounts of money. Our status shows our value. Our salary is all about how worthy we are. But if you talk to anybody that struggles with money, no matter how much money they have, it never feels like enough. Because they're always looking at wanting more. They're always looking at the lack of it. They're always thinking about how much they're spending instead of focusing in on what they've already got, the appreciation and the abundance, and looking at, okay, well, I've got this. What can I do with it? How could I even create more? And so money becomes a real drain. It becomes a real blocker, and it can really kill dreams and ambitions because people are fearful of doing things because they don't have that healthy relationship with money. And what they believe is that their security and their stability and their independence comes from having this money. When the truth is that all of that stuff comes from within. That independence, that sense of security, that sense of stability, that groundedness, that rootedness, that safety in knowing that your future's going to be okay, that doesn't come from the money, because we all know that money can come and go in an instant. Whereas it comes from when you know yourself, when you know what you need, when you've done the work around your relationship with money, when you can find your own sense of stability in who you are, in what you have to offer, in what you bring to this world, then it doesn't matter about the levels of money that you've got or that you bring into your life. Because you'll always know that you're going to be okay, because you have that sense of security from within. And money can't bring you that. Like money can't bring happiness. Everybody always says it. So it's really, really important that if money is something that's stopping you from doing what you desire, that you start to have that conversation, that you start to understand what your beliefs are, that you start to understand what assumptions you're making and whether the sacrifice of going after what truly excites you and what brings you real satisfaction and joy and purpose, and that ultimately brings you that stability and that safety in your own sense of self, whether you're willing to sacrifice that so that you can keep hanging on to the money.